Hello, welcome. So just so you know, there's a whole family in the other room next to me with a dog. And in this room, I have a cat with me. So if any noises or anything are going to be a distraction for you, perhaps this reading's not for you. Maybe my channel's not for you. I don't know. Either way, I wish you well on your journey to seeking the guidance and the answers that you are looking for at this time. If that's not going to be a distraction for you or whatever, I invite you to this reading. 33 on the timer. That could be a significant number for you. Also, 111 was coming through in a very interesting way. I'll get into that. This message is for someone. It's very, very specific. Okay, so please use your discernment with this message. I wrote a couple things down in my notes because I did not want to forget touching on these things. Okay, 55 on the timer now. So the words that came to mind, and it was in a very specific order: martyr, guilt, distraction, and then effacement. But the effacement was what you don't see that will actually help you process through this. So there is something that you're doing, a belief that you have. There's something here that maybe it worked for you in the past, but it's really starting to cause a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. I do feel like there's a lot of guilt around this. This does feel something like an addiction, perhaps. Maybe there was something that you used to do, and at first it was just to help a little bit, but now you become dependent on it some way, somehow. Now, I'm not an addiction counselor. This is just what's coming through. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you want professional help, please seek professional help. But there's a lot of guilt around this. Maybe there's a lot of guilt around being a martyr in your family, a martyr in your friendship circle, and you're just like, damn, like I wish I was a little bit stronger. I wish I did things better, or however. And this guilt that you're feeling and these shadow aspects that you're going through right now are a distraction. They're distracting you a lot. Like you can't really get much done, or even when you are in a good mood and you're having a good time, it's like these little parts and emotions of grief and sadness and guilt, they come up constantly. And you're like, damn, I'm really trying to let this go. And what's interesting is that this word came through effacement. I seen 111 when it came through, and that's go on a search engine, look it up, see what that means for you, right? But what's interesting is that effacement means, this is straight from the Webster Dictionary, to eliminate or to make indistinct by, or as if wearing away a surface, to cause to vanish. But also it means to make oneself modestly or shyly inconspicuous. So again, there is this energy coming through that you need to like separate something from the whole. In my mind's eye, I'm almost seeing like, it's a little gruesome, so sorry if this is gonna bother you, but it's like dead tissue, and it's like something's eating away at the dead tissue around like healthy tissue. This could be literally something you're going through. Maybe you're going through some kind of medical treatment or something right now. But what's interesting is that this word came through as what you don't see that will actually help you process these feelings that you are feeling that are really heavy and that are distracting you. And you're being called to separate these feelings of guilt and grief from these feelings of who you are now, and from these feelings of the joy that you feel when you're, making something or hanging out with certain people, or just, relaxing in your home in solitude, or whatever it is. It's like, understand that we are multidimensional human beings, and we don't just embody. My cat is looking straight into my soul right now. Are you okay? Right when I said multidimensional being, she turned around and she just is staring at me. And she's barely moving. Wow, it's just like a statue. It's like, listen up. There's something here, and this could have something to do with your divine feminine. It's like your divine feminine really wants to be heard, or really wants or needs to hear this message. Okay, this is going to be really weird. There's a child here, and he's whining and crying a little bit. He's okay. He just needs to take a nap. And maybe that's a message for you too. You good. You just need to take a nap. But anyway, and as I was hearing that, I thought the divine masculine is like suffering in some kind of way, or is holding the too much weight of something right now. Or maybe it's like the divine masculine is not going to like what they hear. This could be an aspect of yourself, or this could be a masculine figure in your life, maybe speaking up for yourself. But please only do so if you feel safe to do so, and if you're in an environment where you can do that. But yeah, so there's something here about like picking away and like kind of eradicating or slowly like wiping away these feelings that are distracting you. And the feelings, they do feel heavy. Like they do feel like guilt and shame and blame and grief. They do feel like that. And I do feel like this has something to do with like letting go of something that may have been in your favor in the past, but is no longer in your favor. Or this could be something just about like being the scapegoat, or like letting go of those feelings. Okay, let's get some cards. It's 7 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, hold on one moment. Let's see what this is about here. I mean, we know what it's about, but let's just get some confirmation. Yeah, definitely Queen of Cups here. Like, it's definitely this emotional, 727 can be significant. This emotional, like, deep wound almost. And it could have something to do with the mother figure, but not necessarily. But there is this level of like a deep emotional immaturity. Okay, let's just get some more. Sure. Wow. Holy crap. With the Four of Swords here at the bottom. Yeah, like I was saying, resting. And this feels like a spiritual, like a soul level rest. You've been moving through this life with so much strength and power, but you're tired. I get it. Okay, so this is definitely clarifying what I was feeling. So it is this energy of transmuting a lot of this emotional turmoil that you are going to. The Queen of Cups speaks to seeing things objectively. And like I was saying before, this is like, you're separating something here to look at it objectively so you can transmute whatever this heavy, distracting energy is. It feels a lot like guilt. But it can be many things. There's a lot of people watching and moving into more. This is a lot of the times you'll hear this card described as moving into calmer waters. And that's really making me feel like calmer waters, like your emotions, the watery element of yourself, calming that part of yourself down. And once you do that, it's like you step into this expansion. There's something else here. And then, it's like these feelings of poverty, or maybe this is actual poverty, or feeling left out in the cold, or just constant pain or sickness or illness gets completely eradicated. Here, you're just transmuting the emotions. And then here, it's completely eradicated. Just like I was saying, that word effacement. It's like you're slowly, like something slowly dwindling away until it completely vanishes. Here with this death card, it's like, and then it's completely just vanished, right? I'm hearing safe. But there's something here with this Three of Wands. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull from this stuff and I'm going to read from the book. And I think this is going to answer this feeling that I'm feeling here. Oh, wow. Bottom of the deck, we have sensuality. Here, what's at the top? The beloved. Number 11 here could be significant again, the 1-1. Nurture, yeah, exactly. These bees, they're making me think of community. Let me take a closer look at this card. Lemon balm, number 52, nurture. Something about maiden energy. And what's interesting is that that effacement word, that came directly from crone energy. So there is this, it's like this maiden crone dynamic going on. There's 3 bees here. That's giving me 3 of cups energy. Okay, I'm going to read this from the book. And it's interesting, I'm putting it right over the temperance card. So this, yeah, it's like this here is the transmutation into this. It guides you into this. And once you get here, it's this explosion and this expansion. It's interesting. In the book, Dandelion number 53 is next, and it's wounded healer. And like I was saying, like this energy of like the martyr. So in the upright, let me hold up my little microphone here. In the upright, Earth Mother, access to the ways of the earth, planetary guardian, balance of feelings and emotions, nurturance. And like I was saying, it's interesting that I'm putting it right over this temperance card. That's about balance, right? Balancing emotions. In the reverse, disconnection from the Great Mother, lack of self-nurturance, wounded inner child, healing the mother archetype. Damn. And that's what was coming through when I was talking about there's like this maiden crone dynamic going on. And it really did make me think of community, family with these 3 bees here. The 3 bees also made me think of mother, maiden, crone, or maiden, mother, crone, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, there could be some things about, again, maybe healing some kind of mother wound or father wound, healing some kind of inner child wound. Let's read this here. The astrological rulers Ceres and Jupiter. It says here, Melissa, I don't know how to say this scientific name, is derived from the Greek word meaning honeybee, and it was planted by beekeepers at the temple of Artemis to keep the sacred honeybees happy, the lemon balm. Both in ancient Greece and Turkey, it was believed that planting lemon balm near beehives would attract honeybees and prevent them from abandoning the hive. In the Middle Ages, a sprig of lemon balm was said to stanch bleeding. In more recent history, lemon balm is used for its relaxing effect of the central nervous system, providing great relief from stress, anxiety, and depressive moods. Wow. Scientific studies have also found that lemon balm greatly eases the negative mood effects from psychological stress. Various cultures held the belief that lemon balm retained mystical, soothing, and memory prowess. In folklore, it was used to ward off evil and promote good health and happiness. An ancient Arab physician from the 11th century named Avicenna, I don't know, believed lemon balm caused the mind and heart to become merry. True. And he introduced this herb as a cure for depression and anxiety. Lemon balm embodies the archetype of both Jupiter and its feminine counterpart, the asteroid Ceres. Roman goddess Ceres rules health, agriculture, nutrition, fertility, our relationship to mother, the nurturance or lack thereof with family relationships, and our ultimate connection to Mother Earth. Ceres describes what we need to feel nurtured in this life and how we nurture those around us. Like Jupiter, her qualities are jovial, supportive, and our sense of well-being. Her qualities are jovial, supportive to our senses of well-being and longevity. Here's the guidance. Guidance says, give yourself permission to mother the deepest core of yourself. Listen to your inner child. Retrieve the unconscious parts of your past. Forgive yourself and liberate the inner child that has remained silent. Lemon balm assists us in reconnecting to the gentle power of nurturance. Her soft and gentle touch reminds us to connect to the Great Mother in all her shapes and forms. The medicine of honeybee is here to serve you, prompting you to ask yourself, where can I soften and receive? Interesting, I said promoting though. And that word effacement came up, and it was talking about like making yourself small. Promote yourself, baby. How can I access my inner child to access great wholeness? Honeybee symbolizes the magic of nectar, vitality, prosperity, and the great inner and outer wealth that is ahead. I feel called to tell you the page numbers 148, 149, 150. And that's really interesting because if you watch my other readings, usually I'm like talking shit and I'm talking a little bit louder, but from the jump, I felt this calming energy, very angelic energy. I was talking quieter. I was just feeling a little bit softer. And also these past couple readings that I've been posting, like the kids would be in the living room just playing and yelling and screaming, and even they are like chilling right now. So I think this is definitely calling you to relax, chill. I don't know. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. I want to talk about this energy because it feels beautiful. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I love you so much. Take care.